the road with the heat coming off it. Between my legs.
Greetings, Earthlings. It's Shane with Oddball Cards, Random Space Debris, Olive roast? No, it's not olive roast. Olive loaf sandwiches. Maybe some fried bologna. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please take a second to hit that back button. Maybe go find the hobbyist. He's traveling through time. I've slowed down on that, but he'll never slow down. All right. I started collecting in 2019. This was one of my favorite products. Rookie debuts actually held some value. Now that Fanatics has taken over Topps, they've gotten rid of one of the packs. It's only 7 packs, 12 cards. I don't know how many cards were in there back then. I'm not a computer brain. Speaking of time travel, just curious what you would do if you had a time machine. Would you go back in time and learn to play the piano? I learned a couple of songs on the Black Keys, and then they, as many things, I waited them out and didn't practice, and they stopped taking me to piano lessons. Later on, you realize it might have been cool. Here's our parallel. Twin Pillars. I was all excited. I thought it was Kevin Pillar for a minute, but it is not. It's some Minnesota, I'm sure. I was going to say, one's Carlos Correa. Hey, I like Byron Buxton. All right. A silly card. Here's a Ronnie Mauricio rookie debut. So I definitely wouldn't go back and learn to play the piano. Would you eat better? That has its pluses and minuses too. Here is a strange double rookie card of pitchers that no one collects. A miscellaneous rookie of a Brett Harris. Shout out to all 4 of the A's fans that exist. Here's a Joey Votto. I'm not sure he even got any at-bats with the Blue Jays. I'm a big Votto fan. Tobias Myers, miscellaneous rookie. Here's a Bryce Wilson. Robert Garcia, miscellaneous rookie. Oh, I have him off the screen. Silly oddball. Here's a Shohei. I won't lie, it's still weird to see him in a Dodgers uniform. I guess that's where he'll be for the foreseeable future. In our stars of the MLB, Adley Rutschman. All right, he's starish, star adjacent. Would you go to college if you had a time machine? Go back in time? I always wrestle with that one because for years I actually went back to college later in life because I thought, well, I shouldn't be a bass player. That's not a living. And then once I finished college, I was like, probably would have been pretty cool to be a bass player, but wouldn't have met my wife, wouldn't have met some of my good friends from living in Alaska. Let's see if this guy has any playing time. They got Teoscar back. I remember in Bowman Draft about 3 years ago, he was a big name. I pulled his auto. This always looks like a parallel, but it's not. It's just a rookie debut of Tyler Black. Robbie Ray. The Giants are collecting free agents. Verlander I like. Maybe it's a good park. Here's a Ryan Fernandez miscellaneous rookie. And our backwards card is a Padre. Yuki Matsui. Looks like just a rainbow foil. We'll put it up there, though, because we'll have to sleeve it. We're contractually obligated by our sponsors, who are nobody. Speaking of which, this episode is brought to you by Something Old, Something New Card Rips. Please check out on Spotify the Booty Shakers polka cover of Slipknot's Before I Forget, with the B-sides of the Police cover of Don't Stand So Close to Me. That's always good feedback for me. I have a very large bubble. I don't like people standing close to me. It's kind of weird. I'm either opening it right or wrong. Here's a Pedro Pajes parallel rookie. Maybe we'll look back in a couple years when we time travel. Would you study Pro Tools? Would you become a pro poker player? That was one of the things I wanted to do. Hey, there's a good rookie. Not that flagship rookies are worth a ton anymore. Here's a Blake Trinan. Oh, a Shota. One of my PC guys. Here's his rookie debut. And there's a rookie debut of somebody you might have heard of. Look at this pack. Paul Skenes. Here's a Jackson Merrill rookie debut. Quite a pack. A Mitchell Parker miscellaneous rookie. Uwasawa. Red Sox have been active. Miscellaneous rookie. Wrong pile. S. Here's a Riley Green. And a Jung-Hoo Lee, stars of the MLB. Put that in the sleeve pile. He could go on to do great things. Maybe he has a time machine. I don't know. Would you buy Apple stock? True story. I recognized early on I wasn't in a field where I was going to be rich, and I thought, well, I'll invest in stocks. So in 1995, maybe 1996, I walked up to, here's a Ricky Vanasco miscellaneous rookie. I walked up to like a little brokerage firm. This was pre-widespread internet. And I told him I wanted to buy some stocks. Kind of went after work. Maybe he was wearing khakis. Hey, there's a Jackson Merrill base. I like that guy. It's a nice looking Eddie Rosario card. Adam Duvall's probably worth 0.7 cents, maybe. Here's, I like the Padres, but I've never heard of those guys, so we'll put it in the miscellaneous pile. Shout out to Gradeworthy Trading Cards, Big Joey Gallo collector. Here's a Nick Nestrani rookie. There's a Nolan Ryan 35th anniversary, and an O'Neill Cruz. I still believe O'Neill. Yeah, and I told them I wanted to invest in some stocks. And they asked me how much I had, and I said, well, I can invest about $75. Didn't know I probably should have become a day trader and lose all my money that way instead of dumping it into baseball cards years later. But hey, live and learn, right? They laughed me out of there and said, sir, we don't deal in quantities that small. It's a Tyler Wade parallel. We'll pretend we're going to sleeve it. Here's an Austin Martin. He was, we all had high hopes with him in Bowman, and now no one talks about him. That's probably not a good sign. Here's some more rookies. Oh, they are both Orioles. Their unis were different, so I thought. So we'll put it in the miscellaneous rookie pile. That's a Nelson Velasquez. I thought I missed a rookie. Here's a Jack Leiter rookie. Oliver Dunn miscellaneous rookie. Shout out to our good friend Kurt Snyder, Brewers collector extraordinaire. Scott Barlow, Andrew Neisner. Here's a miscellaneous rookie if I've ever seen one. Jacob Hurtubise. Sounds like I'm making stuff up. Hey, a gold. Tyler O'Neill. That guy's, hey, look at that. It's out of 2024. Here is a Shohei. It's an interesting little parallel. I have not seen this. Probably also worth 1.7 cents. That's all right. We'll put it in the I might sleeve it pile. All right. So let's see. Seems like the future is just one big past, as if you believe some songs. One of my favorite movies, underrated, is Back to the Future 3. Shout out to our good friend Jay Lee, Criterion Racer. He knows a little bit about nostalgic movies. Maybe he's really a time traveler, collecting artifacts from places he's visited. Here's someone I haven't heard of, Cam Eden, leadoff specialist, Mookie Betts. I think, well, he may have set the record, but I wouldn't call him a leadoff guy. He's an MVP candidate every year. A war darling, Landon Roop and Mitch Spence, miscellaneous rookie. Jared Jones, Victor Caratini. Juan Soto is a Met now. Look at the miscellaneous pitchers, rookie pitchers in this pack. A Salvi Perez, and there's Mr. Giants. I freaked myself out. That looked like a Giants jersey for a moment. It's not. Oddball's a dum-dum. Speaking of time travel, I think Angry Old Man has a fund me. He wants to travel back in time and maybe stay there, see the Steelers and the Steel Curtain. You can often find him, particularly in cold, dark times. Our parallel is a Lucas Giolito. stay tuned. We have some thoughts on Lucas Giolito and upcoming episodes. Tony Kemp, Jurickson Profar, and Alex Speas miscellaneous rookie. I was just going to finish that thought on Back to the Future 3. I remember watching that movie and go, what a terrible future. And now with all the betting everywhere, there's some odd parallels. I'll just say that. It's kind of frightening. I'm not against it, but it's interesting how, oh man, I kind of like this insert. My guy, Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, and that one's numbered out of 299. I don't think that Shohei is numbered. I'm not the smartest guy, but yeah, I didn't think so. Hey, a PC card, and here's someone I've never heard of that is a star of the MLB, and another star of the MLB. That one actually might be at some point, a Wyatt Langford. All right, hopefully you haven't made it all the way through this video. If you have, hopefully we brought you a smile, maybe a little bit of peace of mind for a moment. Toodles.